What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news concerning Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte has said a lot. Michelle J. Phillips, he was on a interview and he had a lot to say. He was in Las Vegas. Of course, we know that Dillian Whyte has came to negotiate with Al Haymon. Okay, we've got that out of the way. That's cool. You know, that's what he should do. But a lot of questions were answered concerning, first of all, Vladimir Klitschko. So let's get to it. Vladimir Klitschko, he said that the rumors for him coming back were fake, that it was fake news. But Dillian Whyte said otherwise. Dillian Whyte said, hey, no, he is coming back. He was interested in a fight with me, but in order to fight me, he wanted to tune up fights. Okay, so that's big all by itself, and I know that flattered Dillian Whyte because someone like Vladimir Klitschko wanted 2 tune-up fights in order to get prepared for him is a good sign. You know what I mean? And it is. It's showing that he respects the level that Dillian Whyte's on, rather. And, he just won't go in there and make a dumb mistake and go and fight Dillian Whyte with that savage left hook he has, okay? And Dillian Whyte also stated that the deal or the offer that Joshua offered to Dillian Whyte was a lot lower than Deontay Wilder or the Tyson Fury fight. Now, I can get that. See, there's a difference between being offered a lowball offer according to your last fight or a lowball offer according to what someone else that you're going to fight offered to someone else, if that makes sense, okay? So they offered Dillian Whyte something that he was aware that someone else got more than. So I know why that fight didn't happen, okay, with the Anthony Joshua fight. So it wasn't the fact that it was just a low piss offer, okay? But it was one of those things where he made a comparison of, hey, you offered these guys more money. So if you did that, since you did that, I want more money. And it makes sense. It makes sense. I can see why he done that. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that because that's someone else's offer. But, I can understand why he done that, being where Dillian Whyte's at, okay? Last off, Luis Ortiz. He said the same thing about Ortiz. He said, but with a twist. He said Luis Ortiz, he's offered 4 different occasions with Luis Ortiz to fight. First, it was this. First, the second was that. It was, him overpricing himself. Then, he wanted to bring him in to fight on the undercard of Deontay Wilder, which Dillian Whyte won't do. And I can understand that. He's his own entity at this point. He doesn't have to, let me go fight on this undercard. He's bigger than that now. And he is. Realistically, Dillian Whyte is. He doesn't have to fight on anyone's, undercard. Okay? But then he said he doesn't know what's going on with Luis Ortiz. Maybe it's his blood pressure medication that's affecting the way his mind and body works. Okay, so and he's maybe 100 years old anyway. He threw that in there just to do it. I still believe, me counterpunching all this, I think that the best fight for him, since Vladimir needs a tune-up, 2 tune-ups, since Joshua's overpricing him, since Deontay Wilder's freezing him out, he needs to go ahead and fight Luis Ortiz. But that's if what he said wasn't accurate. If he said something that is accurate, it might make a lot of sense. If they haven't offered him or they've turned that fight down and try to bid themselves, okay, so be it. What can you do at the end of the day? Okay? But him coming over to this side of the pond, making moves, shows a lot of ambition from Dillian Whyte because he knows he'll fight anyone. So since he'll fight anyone, that's a dangerous man, especially someone that's increasingly getting better and better as time goes on. You know, so you guys tell me what you think about this particular interview. Of course, please subscribe. You guys been Counterpunch. Peace.